here as we have a Benfield, South Heart North Dakota coming down south to the Northern Black Hills to take on the Belle Fourche Post 32 Broncs here and the first game of the tournament. Here in Spearfish, Clayton Davis here with you, just me here today for this broadcast. After this one, we'll have a Spearfish Post 164 take on Clark Willow Lake. Here in tonight's nightcap of baseball action, just 2 games today. Here it's starting off the tournament here on Thursday. We start off with Belle Fourche and Belfield South Heart. And then again tonight around 7:30, Spearfish will take on Clark Willow Lake. Again, glad to be here. Clayton Davis here with you. Here with KDSJ-TV, just me. My partner in crime, Cody Oliver, is back home at KDSJ Studios, holding down the fort there. And just like that, no intro, we're getting right into the action here in Spearfish. First one is high and a strike for Kessel, that is. That is a shortstop for Benfield, starting off the batting order. As that one looks to go high. As that one set over second base, going to the middle fielder for Belle Fourche. Single by Kessel brings up number 2, Evan Walter. And that will bring up Evan Walter. There's Ray Parmeter there to make the catch. Evan Walter now going for the Knights from Belfield South Heart. Starting pitcher today is Nolan Wallfeld for Belle Fourche. And man, can he throw it. So after that single by Kessel, as that one will get away from the catcher for Belle Fourche, Connor Honeyman. He couldn't quite control that zinger from Wallfeld. And just like that, Kessel will advance over to second. As that is the first strike of the game, I believe. 2-2 count. As that is strike 2. For 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on second. That is strike 3, and just like that, Walter, the second baseman, is out of here. Now we bring up Luke Obrigowicz. As that one goes way high for Obrigowicz, and he'll take a stroll. So the announcer's worst nightmare will head over to first base. They'll bring up the cleanup hitter. Number 10, Jordan Coppinger. Thank one of our sponsors, Jake's Collision Repair, for giving us our countdown to first pitch. Very short countdown to first pitch as we get started, I'd say a little early before 5. That first one, that one's popped up high, right in there for the catcher to make a play. Will he? No. Couldn't quite get a hold of that one. That one's tipped out. Catcher Honeyman couldn't quite get an eye on it, looking right into that sun. Beautiful sunny day here in Spearfish. Nice little breeze. 79 degrees. We've hit the high of the day. That is strike number 2 for Coppinger. Get a runner in scoring position. That's Kessel at second. That one is just high. For ball number 2. That one is strike 3, and Coppinger will take a stroll right on back to his dugout. I'll bring up Braden Castro. Braden's the third baseman for his baseball club, and he will start off this count with a strike. Thank another one of our sponsors, Monument Health, for giving us our broadcast booth this evening. Thank our friends at Monument. Also want to thank Dana Dental Arts for giving us our batting order on this broadcast. That one is tipped up over the cage and into the parking lot. Or, of course, you can always call Jake's Collision Repair to get that fixed. One-two count with 2 outs, 2 strikeouts. Even up the count at 2 apiece. He does with this one. That one's hit low, a grounder. And there to make the play is the first baseman for Belle Fourche. And that is Caden Thompson there to make the play. We'll take a look at that one on the KDSJ-TV replay as Walfeld and the Post 32 Bronx take care of business in the top of the first. They'll be on offense next when we come back from this short break here on KDSJ-TV.
Jake's Collision Repair stands behind all of their work with a lifetime guarantee. Jake's Collision Repair uses only original parts made by your vehicle's manufacturer instead of lower quality aftermarket parts. Certified technicians work with the latest state-of-the-art equipment, and Jake's Collision Repair is preferred by most insurance companies and works with all of them. Jake's Collision Repair, 2416 Junction Avenue in Sturgis and 4415 East Colorado Boulevard in Spearfish.
We're all going somewhere. Going higher, faster, farther, going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
And we are back here for the bottom of the first inning. Here kicking off the Allen Tellinghuisen Senior Legion tournament here in Spearfish. Quite a few teams that have entered this year's tournament. Of course, Belle Fourche, then Benfield South Heart from our neighboring Dakota State up to the north, also known as North Dakota, fun fact. Spearfish and Clark Willow Lake will cap off this first game of action. Again, just 2 games. And then tomorrow morning, also here on KDSJ-TV at 9 o'clock, we'll have Belle Fourche in their second contest take on Clark Willow Lake in their second contest. Then, of course, we have Douglas, Wyoming at the Billings Expos here in Spearfish as well. And we will start off with Belle Fourche, number 21, Aiden Voiles. For Post 32, shortstop for Belle. Again, this is actually the first game for Belfield South Heart this year. As the first pitch from Obrigowicz, starting pitcher. That one will go off the catcher's mat, and I believe that was a foul. No, a ball. That one popped straight up into center field. Someone there to make a play? Yes. There to make a play, number 11. That is Tristan Stevens. So now Gavin Pearson will take his turn at bat. We'll see that one go outside for a ball. Our new camera angle here. Great look at the left-handed batters and also a perfect view straight over to first base. I want to thank Paul James for giving me that idea. See how it works today. 2-1 count. Again, with just one out by Voiles. And there's a strike for strike number 2. Update here of the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. And just like that, strike 3, Gavin Pearson will walk to the first base dugout. Nolan Wallfield, starting pitcher for Belle Fourche. Senior. Many of him consider him the leader of Post 32. And he will start off behind the count with 0-1. Again, nice breeze blowing across the diamond from right to left. Similar to our last broadcast on Thursday. Not near as strong, though. Now with a 1-1 count with 2 outs. As Wallfeld see that one fly by him for strike number 2. Could be a quick inning offensively for Belle Fourche. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That one is a swing and a miss. He reached for that one and brings the witch, and the Knights post 144. They get her done in the bottom of the first as we hit the bottom of 1 complete inning. Still scoreless as we will take another quick break and come back with the top of the second. I believe next for Benfield will be Braden Castro, Connor Honeyman, and Aiden Herman. Anyways, we'll see them up next when we come back after this short timeout here on KDSJ-TV.
The dentists and team at Dana Dental Arts in Spearfish are committed to providing you and your family with high-quality dental care.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brad Dana from Dana Dental Arts. Technology and the latest in dental procedures are part of what our family can bring to yours. Make an appointment today and let us show you how our family would love to be your partner in dental health.
In Spearfish, call 642-7727 now. Dana Dental Arts utilizes the latest procedures and most up-to-date technology. Dana Dental Arts, let our family care for yours.
Vehicles today are complicated and expensive. The professionals at Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Spearfish are here to guide you through everything automotive. From cars, trucks, and SUVs to parts and repairs, Junix takes the confusion out of automobile ownership. Enjoy the ride with Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Family owned since 1931 on West Jackson in Spearfish.
And we are back here in Spearfish for number 1 Connor Honeyman. Let's see, we'll start the batting order. We have him as number 13 in our program, as that one is popped over to right field, just behind the foul line for a foul ball. Again, the Knights, they're just first varsity action this year as they make the trip down here to South Dakota, beautiful Black Hills. As Wallfield's pitch there is high for a 1-1 count. Mixed count now 2-1. 1-2, that is. And Honeyman, the first one to lead off for the Knights. That one pops up high over the cage and into the parking lot for another foul tip. Again, Honeyman wearing number 1, not number 13 in our programming. As that one is hit straight down the line as shortstop can't make a play. So that will be a single for Honeyman. So that'll bring up number 8, Aiden Herman. Herman is a middle fielder for the Knights. After that single, as that pitch will get away again from Haney. And that will get Honeyman to advance. That one is outside for a ball. That one down the pipe for strike number 2 of the count. 1-2 count. See if Walfeld can knock another one down. And he will. Strike number 3. Herman takes a stroll back to the bench to bring up number 12, Nathaniel Mayer. Mayer sees that one go right by his kneecaps for ball number 1. And he will swing at that one. Misses everything for strike number 1. One's across the board. One runner at second. That is Honeyman. Walfield straight down the pipe for strike number 2. Left fielder is Mayer. Right-handed batter. That one will hit the outside corner for strike 3, and Mayer strikes out swinging. Looking, that is, not swinging. So that brings us to the bottom of the batting order with Tristan Stevens. Number 11 for the Knights, and that one will cruise by him for strike number 1. Knights are picky. They're swinging at a lot of them. As that one will go high. Haney thought about throwing to third, but Honeyman stayed right there at second. So one's across the board with 2 outs. And that one just the bottom outside corner for strike number 2. That one's inside, too far inside. So Deuce is across the board with a runner on second. Honeyman with a pretty good leadoff. Walfield won't even check him as he will strike out Tristan Stevens. So after a single, 3 straight strikeouts for Walfield. And we have hit 1.5 innings completed. We'll come back with the bottom of the second when we come back after this short timeout here on KDSJ-TV and on our Facebook page, Black Hills Gold Hits KDSJ on our Facebook Live.
Oh, how quickly the seasons change in the Black Hills. Hi, it's Brandon Kemp from Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish. Summertime equals a lot of summer driving, whether it's to and from work or hitting the road for that big summer vacation. Superior Auto Service Department can handle all kinds of repairs, from new tires, brakes, and oil changes to steering and suspension problems. And to keep cool, we can handle your AC recharge. Check us out online now at superiorautoSD.com or stop by today at 642 East Colorado Boulevard at Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish.
5th Black Hills Roundup thunders back into Belle Fourche June 30th through July 4th. The Ranch Rodeo kicks it all off on June 30th, followed by 4 exciting performances of PRCA rodeo action. It's perfect for the whole family. This year's Roundup features Cowboy Kenny's Steel Rodeo and the Misfit Cowboy Brian Patton. Dust yourself off after the rodeo and marvel at the massive fireworks displays on July 2nd and 3rd, plus the huge Independence Day Parade. Get your tickets now at blackhillsroundup.com. Black Hills Roundup, the buck stops here.
And welcome back here to beautiful Black Hills Energy Stadium, part of the Black Hills Energy Sports Complex. Baseball diamonds, soccer fields. Pretty good concession stand, as I do say so myself. As we've hit the bottom of the second with Belle Fourche on offense. They will lead off with Caden Thompson, the first baseman, followed by Kane Howard and Carson Haney. First three up for Belle Fourche. We start off with the cleanup man in the fourth hitting hole. Caden Thompson, he will be the lead off for the bottom of the second. Still scoreless, and he will battle Luke Obrigowicz, that is, as the pitcher. Straight down the pipe, strike one. For the first baseman, Caden Thompson. That one floats right into the strike zone for strike number two, so already looking at an 0-2 count. And strike three, you're out of there for Thompson. 3 straight pitches, 3 straight strikes. Now here comes Kane Howard. I don't think, in fact, according to my stats, not a single ball club player from Belle has made a base. Make that 4 straight strikes. As that one will go high. Breaks the strike streak. Ken Howard, second baseman for Belle Fourche. As that one will hit over to left, will be there to make a play. No. Base hit for Howard, and just like that, the first base hit for the Bronx comes on a single from Howard.
Single by Howard brings up plate number 1, Carson Hani.
Carson Hain, or Hani. Number 1, he is up to bat now. He is playing catcher. And we'll see that one go into the catcher's mitts inside the strike zone for strike numero uno. As that one's inside for ball number 1 with ones across the board with a runner on first. Again, stay tuned to KDSJ-TV because after this contest, we'll have Spearfish and Clark Willow Lake as both of their first 2 contests of the tournament. Again, that will follow up this broadcast. Still here on KDSJ-TV and on Facebook Live. That one is tipped off the end of the bat and into the parking lot for a foul ball. Brings up a 1-2 count. That one is going on top of the shade here inside Black Hills Energy Stadium. Shade actually donated in memory of Alan Tellinghuisen. As that one's hit over to the right baseman, there will be a double play. No, not quite. As on a fielder's choice, they will choose to get Howard out at second, but that will get Haney over to first on a single and a fielder's choice. So that brings up Uriah Hamilton, number 23 for post 32. Again, with just one runner on first. The 2 base hits for Belle of this inning. No one in this contest has ever gotten to third. This one's popped up to right field. And there to make the play is the right fielder for the Knights. Excuse me, a third baseman. And that's Braden Castro. They're making the play. So after 2 full innings, it's been a pitching masterpiece on defense between Obrigowicz and Walfield. It will be Obrigowicz's turn when we come back with the top of the third after this short break. As you're watching the Allen Tellinghuisen tournament here on KDSJ-TV and on our Facebook Live.
Oh, how quickly the seasons change in the Black Hills. Hi, it's Brandon Kemp from Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish. Summertime equals a lot of summer driving, whether it's to and from work or hitting the road for that big summer vacation. Superior Auto Service Department can handle all kinds of repairs, from new tires, brakes, and oil changes to steering and suspension problems. And to keep cool, we can handle your AC recharge. Check us out online now at superiorautoSD.com or stop by today at 642 East Colorado Boulevard at Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish.
The anticipation is building, and Heinzerling Concrete is laying the foundation for tonight's matchup. Heinzerling Concrete pours on the pride in every driveway, foundation, sidewalk, and decorative stamp patio they do. Give them a call at 210-2320 for concrete that can't be beat. Heinzerling Concrete is proud to support all activities that help students build solid foundations for life. Is there a foundation in your future? Give Heinzerling Concrete in Spearfish a call at 210-2320. That's 210-2320.
And we are back here with the top of the third, still scoreless, as we have hit the top of the rotation for Bellefield, South Hart out of North Dakota, as Kessel, Walters, and Obrigowicz will start off the top three at the very top of the batting order. Brought to you by Dana Dental Arts here in Spearfish. So Mason Kessel started off the contest with a single. We'll see what he can follow up with here. That one will go high. Again, just the first game of the tournament here at Belle Fourche versus Bellefield South Hart. That one tipped up into the parking lot for a foul ball, making it a 1-1 count. Again, not a single base runner has gotten a third in this contest through a third innings. As that one's hit over to right. And a nice little stroll over to first base goes Kessel, making him 2 for 2 on the day. I'll bring up Evan Walter. Second baseman, second in the rotation, wearing number 2. As that one will fly by him for strike number 1. He was hit by pitch last time. As now going over to the third. Will he get there in time? No. Stolen base that time by Kessel. That is an 0-2 count. Kessel trying to be the first one to reach third base. That one is tipped off the edge of the bat, heading over to right field. Keeping the count at 0-2 with a runner on second. Obrigowicz is up, following by Coppinger and Castro. And last time was hit by pitch. Wallfield, strike 3, and out of there for out number 1. Brings us to the pitcher versus pitcher, Luke Obrigowicz. That one inside for ball number 1 for Obrigowicz. And still one runner on second. As that one's tipped off the bat, going over to right field there to make a play. Now, can they get the chase down? No, they cannot. So, sacrificial out by Obrigowicz. Makes him 0 for 2, but nonetheless, it will advance Kessel over to third for the first time today. Jordan Coppinger. He is the cleanup hitter. Hit number 4. As that one will go off the bat, and now strolling into home goes number 3, Mason Kessel. See that run on our KDSJ Sports replay. So that pitch goes off of Haney's glove and will take a stroll over to first base. That one's popped up into the field for foul ball for Coppinger. So now with the base is empty and an 0-2 count, that one's popped over into center, where center fielder for Belle Fourche, as that is Rafe Parmeter. He did not have to go far to catch that one.
Wow, Parmeter instincts in the top of the first, but not before Bellefield's place one.
So we've hit 2.5 innings done. Bellefield gets on the scoreboard first with a few stolen bases and a sacrificial out, and then on an error by the catcher, nice little stroll into home plate for run number 1 for Mason Castle as he puts his baseball club on the board first. It is 1-0 Bellefield, South Hart over Belle Fourche. And we'll come back with the bottom of the third when we come back after this short timeout here on KDSJ-TV.
Goldust Casino invites you to try the new menu items now being offered at Maverick Steak and Cocktails. Watch the action as you dine inside the Goldust Casino with tables overlooking the gaming floor. Enjoy over 210 of the newest slot machines and table games in Deadwood. And use your club card for great discounts at the 2 hotels right in the middle of the action. Get reservations today by calling 605-559-1400 or visiting goldustdeadwood.com.
Now more than ever, you need to keep your cool, and Wolf's Plumbing and Heating is here to help for all your summer cooling needs. Now is the time to schedule your checkup by calling 642-5755. Wolf's Plumbing and Heating is your trusted choice for repair or replacement with new air conditioning systems. Whether you need a tune-up or an upgrade, keep your cool with Wolf's Plumbing and Heating. Call 642-5755 and see more at wolfph.com.
As now we have reached number 18 in the batting order for Belle Fourche, Rafe Parmeter, the middle fielder who just made that play just a moment ago. Hitting in the 8th hole. And that one will fly by him for strike number 1. Parmeter. That one hit off the bottom of the bat, and there to make a play is the shortstop, 6-2-3. So Parmeter quickly goes out, bringing up Graham Vanderboom. He is the bottom of the batting order for Belle Fourche, wearing number 7. As he will swing and miss for strike number 1 of this count. As Castle made the play over to first. Now last out. So Castle, the one making the run and getting the out. So that's 0-2 count for Belle here in the bottom of the third. That one's outside and high. No, they actually let him. They threw that one right in the strike zone. It just wafted into that imaginary square for strike number 3. So that brings us back to the top of the batting order with number 21, Aiden Voiles, the shortstop for Belle Fourche. 0 for 1 on the day. That one will try the outside corner and missed for ball number 1 for Voiles. As that one's caught over by the catcher. And a quick 1-2-3 for Belle again here in the bottom of the second. As that one was hit straight over to Obrigowicz, who makes the play over to first base. As Coppinger make the play, and just like that, we have reached the bottom of 3 innings. Can Bellefield, South Hart can extend on their lead? We will see when we come back here with the top of the 4th after this short break, as you're watching American Legion Baseball here on KDSJ-TV and on Facebook Live.
Tools and the right equipment. You need it? Proline Equipment Rentals in Belle Fourche has it. Contractors with all the new home construction continuing. Proline should be your first stop. Lifts of all sizes, and if you need to get way up, there's telehandlers, even including a man basket for safety. Working around the yard? Proline Equipment has dump trailers of all sizes. Plus, they're sure to have one that works with most pickups. Skid steers, trenchers, mini excavators, got those too. Call 723-7677 or stop by today off North Highway 85 in Belle Fourche. Proline Equipment Rentals. Visit ProlineEquipmentRentals.com.
And we are back here after that short timeout. Thanking our friends from Proline Equipment Rentals, American Colloid, Pillin Optical, Gold Dust Casino, and Superior Auto. Wallfield is still there at the mound. As the defense from Post 32 Bronx, they allowed the one run, more of a walk, slight stroll possibly, into home plate by Kessel last time, so see what they can do here. As Braden Castro will start off this inning with a swing and a miss. Castro, third baseman, 0 for 1 on the day. As that one is the outside corner and gets it. Wallfeld for strike number 2. As that one's tipped. Nice play there by the catcher. As that one was tipped and then off the fence and caught. Does not count for an out, just counts it for a foul. So still an 0-2 count. As that one is hit over to first base, there to make the play. And there to make the play is number 35, Caden Thompson, for the first out of the top of the fourth. Connor Honeyman, now the catcher for the Knights. As Honeyman, see that one swing by, and he thought he had a good one on that. 1 for 1 on the day after a single. So we'll see what he can follow up here with his second at-bat. As that one's tipped behind home plate for another foul, making the count 0-2 for Connor Honeyman. As that one goes high for ball number 1. Again, here at the 2024 Allen Tellinghuisen Tournament. Here starting today and running through Sunday. As foul tip after foul tip. Keeping the count at 1-2 with 1 out. As Honeyman battles Wallfield. Strike 3. Honeyman will stroll back to the dugout. Makes him 1 for 2. And that'll bring up number 8, Aiden Herman. 0 for 1 on the day, the middle fielder for Belfield South Heart. That one goes way outside the corner for ball number 1. Don't know what exactly happened. There we go. Slight camera issue there, but we're back and safe now. Look at our double view, side-by-side view of the batter and the pitcher in the full view. Now looking at a 2-1 count with 2 outs is Herman. As that one is tipped off the bat, will he make the play to first? And there to make the play is, again, number 35 at first base, Thompson. As that ball was hit straight up to the shortstop for Belle Fourche. Voiles and Bell, after allowing a run in the last inning, they get out of this one on defense clean as you could be. Minus just 3 strikeouts, but can't expect perfection each time. Nonetheless, we're going to head to Belle batting next when we come back from this break, as I believe Pearson, Walfeld, and Thompson will be the first three to go for Belle. You don't want to miss that when we come back here with American Legion Baseball here on KDSJ-TV.
American Colloid, a minerals technologies company, is one of the world's leading producers of bentonite clay, mined right here in Belle Fourche in Colony, Wyoming since 1927. Some uses are waterproofing, water filtration, health and beauty products, and cat litter, to name a few. American Colloid delivers technology-driven solutions that enhance the essentials of daily life for people around the world. American Colloid, innovative technologies, essential solutions.
It's been 50 years since Pillin Optical decided to open their doors and offer outstanding quality eye care to the community. Things have changed, the style of frames, the store location, and just a few other things. But what has not changed is their philosophy of quality eye care, superior customer service, and the best selection of frames, all at the best prices around. After all, at Pillin Optical, quality eye care and customer service is the most important thing next to your sight. Pillin Optical, family owned for 50 years, 409 Kansas City Street.
And halfway done with this one, as the first game of the Allen Tellinghuisen Senior Legion Tournament kicks off here in Spearfish, as Belle Fourche trails Belfield South Hart by a score of 1-0, without one run coming in the third. So we start off with number 11, Gavin Pearson. As that one's hit over into center. And right there to make the play for the Knights is the middle fielder, Aiden Herman. So now we go to Nolan Walfeld, the starting pitcher for Belle Fourche. 0 for 1 on the day, as this is just still the top of the rotation for Belle Fourche. As Walfield will drift back on that one for ball number 1. It's been good pitching. That one straight down the pipe with some heat. Obrigowicz threw that one about as hard as he could. As that one floats outside for ball number 2. And now Walfeld gets a hold of that one, goes to the shortstop. Will he be there to make the play? No, he will get on base for a single for Walfeld. Take a look at that one, Caden Thompson, now the cleanup hitter. Number 4 in the batting order. Wears number 35 across his back. First baseman for Belle Fourche. He will have his second turn at bat. And it will start with an 0-1 count. And that is a 1-1 count now. Ones across the board for number 35, first baseman. As Thompson will see that one fly by him for strike number 2. After that single by Nolan Walfeld. As now Walfeld will try to go for second. And he will get by second. He's going to go to third. And after 2 stolen bases by Walfeld. Take a look at that one on the KDSJ Sports replay as Walfeld got to second after a wayward pitch. And the catcher couldn't quite get it there. Second baseman couldn't quite control it either, as now facing a 2-2 count. And strike 3. So Thompson, after Now going 0 for 2. We'll bring up number 4, Caden Thompson. Second baseman for Belle Fourche. See that one fly by him for strike number 1. Count 0-1 with 2 outs. Runner on third. That one popped and can't quite get that one as the outfield, and that will make Wallfield stroll over into first base for Belle's first run of the day. RBI single that time. We'll bring up Carson Howard. Nope, Carson Haney. That one's tipped off into the cage for a foul ball. As now a throw over to second. They call him safe, so another stolen base for Belle Fourche. As Howard gets to second. Still 2 outs, 2 strikes is the count. As that one's low, and another outside pitch will get the runner advanced to third. So again, 2 stolen bases. This time by Howard, who, due to 2 stolen bases, got Wallfield home. So now with the 1-2 pitch with a runner at third. That one tipped off into the parking lot for a foul tip. So still a 1-2 count with 2 outs and a runner on third. And strike 3. So Belfield South Hart gets out of that one without allowing any more damage, as Belle leads a runner stranded on third, as we are now over halfway done with this one. Game is now tied as we head to the last 3 innings, barring extra innings, as we have a 1-1 ball game. We will come back with the top of the 5th after this short break here on KDSJ-TV and on our Facebook page at Black Hills Gold Hits KDSJ.
5th Black Hills Roundup thunders back into Belle Fourche June 30th through July 4th. The Ranch Rodeo kicks it all off on June 30th, followed by 4 exciting performances of PRCA rodeo action. It's perfect for the whole family. This year's Roundup features Cowboy Kenny's Steel Rodeo and the Misfit Cowboy Brian Patton. Dust yourself off after the rodeo and marvel at the massive fireworks displays on July 2nd and 3rd, plus the huge Independence Day Parade. Get your tickets now at blackhillsroundup.com. Black Hills Roundup, the buck stops here.
Tools and the right equipment. You need it? Proline Equipment Rentals in Belle Fourche has it. Contractors with all the new home construction continuing. Proline should be your first stop. Lifts of all sizes, and if you need to get way up, there's telehandlers, even including a man basket for safety. Working around the yard? Proline Equipment has dump trailers of all sizes. Plus, they're sure to have one that works with most pickups. Skid steers, trenchers, mini excavators, got those too. Call 723-7677 or stop by today off North Highway 85 in Belle Fourche. Proline Equipment Rentals. Visit ProlineEquipmentRentals.com.
And now here, top of the 5th. We're halfway done with this one in a very quick ball game. We're going to head to number 12. Nate Meyer. Murr. You'll see that one fly by him for strike number 1. And make that strike number 2. And strike number 3. Quick 1-2-3 for Murr. Murr. And now we head Tristan Stevens for the bottom of the batting order. Is that one just outside of the top part of that square for ball number 1. Thanks to more of our sponsors with Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram for giving us our scoreboard. So thank Heiserling Concrete, Jake's Collision Repair, Superior Auto, Fisher Sand and Gravel, and Gold Dust Casino. As now that is strike number 1. So 2-1's the count. That one's little high. Right over the head of Stevens, actually. The right fielder, 0 for 1 on the day. And that makes it strike 2 for number 11 at plate. So full count. Here's the throw and swing and a miss. So now we head to the top of the order again for the 3rd time with Mason Kessel. 2 for 2 on the day so far. Scored the 1 run for the Knights in the 3rd. As that one will go high for ball number 1. As that one is tipped off the bat. Headed straight to the 3rd place dugout for strike number 1. And that one, the outside corner for strike number 2. 2-1 count with 2 outs. Not a base runner yet. And strike 3. Waffield gets him out of there. So after Kessel's first out of the ball game, we will head to the bottom of the 5th where Belle Fourche, if they can build on that momentum after their 1 run in the 4th, followed by a shutout in the 5th. We'll see what they have to follow up here when we come back after this short break, as you're watching the Allen Tellinghuisen tournament here in Spearfish at beautiful Black Hills Energy Stadium. And Belle Fourche will be at bat next when we come back here on KDSJ-TV.
We're all going somewhere. Going higher, faster, farther. Going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
The anticipation is building, and Heinzerling Concrete is laying the foundation for tonight's matchup. Heinzerling Concrete pours on the pride in every driveway, foundation, sidewalk, and decorative stamp patio they do. Give them a call at 210-2320 for concrete that can't be beat. Heinzerling Concrete is proud to support all activities that help students build solid foundations for life. Is there a foundation in your future? Give Heinzerling Concrete in Spearfish a call at 210-2320. That's 210-2320.
And now we're back here with the bottom of the 5th, where Belle Fourche will lead off with number 23, Uriah Hamilton, the 3rd baseman. Of course, Clayton Davis here with you with KDSJ-TV. Cody Oliver, my partner in crime, is back there at the studio, that is. Still on air at KDSJ 980 AM, 103.5 FM, and serving the Northern Hills at 103.5 FM, as Hamilton will look at it's actually a strikeout. So a quick 1-2-3 for Hamilton. Now here comes Rafe Parmenter. As make that 4 straight strikes thrown by Obrigowicz. For Parmenter. After a timeout. So now Rafe steps back into the batter's box. Facing an 0-1 count. That one is hit over into center, and the right fielder's there to make a play. And just like that, another 2 outs. Stevens there on the defensive side to make the play. So now we have a Graham Vanderboom. As now we've reached the bottom of the batting order for Belle. It's been a pitching duel. As that one is hit over into right, left, and just like that, we got a base hit by Vanderboom. So that goes over to third. Couldn't quite get to first in time. And we have a base hit with 2 outs at the top of the key where we have Aiden Voiles. Voiles 0 for 2 on the day so far, this third at bat. As that one will loft high and above the strike zone for ball number 1. That one's high again for ball 2. Two-0 count with 2 outs, but we have a runner on first. That one's low for ball number 3. So Obrigowicz is struggling on this one. 3-0 count and 2 outs, runner on first. And there is strike number 1. As unexpectedly, Voiles did not even try to swing at that one. And now we'll have a timeout as the Knights will meet at center mound to talk over some things. And I think we will have a new pitcher. Looks to be number 2. And that is Evan Walter. As I believe Obrigowicz's day is done. And Evan Walter will come out to pitch for the Knights. We'll see how he will do when we come back here after this quick 30-second timeout here on KDSJ-TV.
Oh, how quickly the seasons change in the Black Hills. Hi, it's Brandon Kemp from Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish. Summertime equals a lot of summer driving, whether it's to and from work or hitting the road for that big summer vacation. Superior Auto Service Department can handle all kinds of repairs, from new tires, brakes, and oil changes to steering and suspension problems. And to keep cool, we can handle your AC recharge. Check us out online now at superioroutosd.com or stop by today at 642 East Colorado Boulevard at Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish.
And after that quick 30-second timeout, as Walter is still warming up in relief of starting pitcher Luke Obrigowicz. Walters did play second base. We'll see the rotation now, see who goes where. I believe they have him at third now. I think that looks like a 6 at third. And into play fifth is number 5, Braden Castro, who moved over from third. So there's a rotation. Walter's first one will actually strike the pitcher, strike the batter, and Voiles will take a stroll right on over to second. So not quite the first pitch you would want. Now with a runner in scoring position. And we'll have a first strike thrown by Walter against Gavin Pearson. As that one is tipped behind the plate for foul ball. Making the count at 0-2. Here's the throw, and it's high for ball number 1. Again, following this one, after a 20-minute break after the conclusion of this one, we will have our game number 2 on KDSJ-TV. Spearfish Post 164 will play Clark Willow Lake. As Pearson will strike out. And just like that, we have 12 more outs, and this one is over, barring an extra inning, which could very well happen. It is tied 1 apiece, and we will see, I believe Walfeld is coming back out to the mound. So we'll see what he and the Bronx can do when they come back on defense here at the top of the 6th, when we come back here after this short timeout here on KDSJ-TV.
In a world of few guarantees, Jake's Collision Repair stands behind all of their work with a lifetime guarantee. Jake's Collision Repair uses only original parts made by your vehicle's manufacturer instead of lower quality aftermarket parts. Certified technicians work with the latest state-of-the-art equipment, and Jake's Collision Repair is preferred by most insurance companies and works with all of them. Jake's Collision Repair, 2416 Junction Avenue in Sturgis and 4415 East Colorado Boulevard in Spearfish.
We're all going somewhere. Going higher, faster, farther. Going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
And now top of the 6th here in Spearfish with KDSJ-TV. As Evan Walter, the now pitcher for the Knights of Bellefield South Heart, as he will battle Walfield. And we'll hit that one straight over to second. Who can't quite make the play, and we have a base hit. A single that time by the now pitcher, Evan Walter. His first hit of the day. Bring up number 6, Luke O'Brigowich. Brigowich is 0 for 2 on the day. We'll see that one go high. He was the starting pitcher for Bellefield South Heart. And now we'll see that one tie up the count at 1 apiece. Walfeld has pitched now his 6th inning. In keeping the pitch counts in mind here with the tournament, running for 4 days. That one tipped up in the air, over straight to second, and there to make the play is the second baseman for Belle Fourche, Caden Howard. So that is out number 1, Jordan Coppinger, the cleanup hitter in the 4th hole. His third go at bat is 1 for 2, that is. Trying to do my stats. As he'll hit that one, splitting the baseman, and now going to third. Will it get there in time? No, they got him safe. As that one was close. As Hamilton thought that one was on, thought he had that one. But nonetheless, a single will put runners in the corners. Coppinger goes now 2 for 3. Braden Castro. Can he get someone home? Throw to first. As the crowd believed that was an out, but the umpire states he cannot see over the mound to get to second. So a stolen base. As he is the only umpire out here. For Braden Castro. Now the two runners in scoring position. That one's tipped again for a 1-2 count. Just one out. Castro is 0 for 2 on the day. Third baseman, now I believe playing second. And strike 3. So Castro will now go to 0 for 3. We'll bring up Connor Honeyman, the catcher, wearing number 1. See what he can get done. And he will start off swinging with a strike. Honeyman, that is another one that will swing at a lot of things. He won't swing at that one, as that one is way outside for ball number 1 of the count. And get a runner on second and first. That one pops into center. And that is out number 3. So, after a pop fly over to center field, gets Connor Honeyman out. And after a few stolen bases, the Knights will leave 2 stranded, 1 on third, 1 on second, as they will go on defense next. See what Walter and crew has lined up for the Bronx of Post 32 when we come back here with the bottom of the 6th. We'll be back after this short break here on KDSJ-TV and on our Facebook channel, Black Hills Gold Hits KDSJ.
Vehicles today are complicated and expensive. The professionals at Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Spearfish are here to guide you through everything automotive. From cars, trucks, and SUVs to parts and repairs, Junix takes the confusion out of automobile ownership. Enjoy the ride with Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Family owned since 1931 on West Jackson in Spearfish.
Fisher Sand and Gravel of Spearfish supports community and school athletics. Plus, they support community development with services in and around the Black Hills. Fisher is an aggregate company headquartered in Spearfish with 2 local commercial quarries in Beulah and Newcastle, Wyoming. They sell all sizes of aggregates for commercial and individual projects, from a pickup load to thousands of tons. Whatever you need, Fisher Sand and Gravel, proud supporter of all community, college, and high school athletics. Good luck to all teams and athletes competing in today's game.
And back here at beautiful Black Hills Energy Stadium, here where we have the first game of the Allen Tellinghuisen Senior Legion Tournament, as Belle Fourche, the home team in this contest. They are at bat now. Nolan Waffield will get this party going here in the bottom of the 6th. Starting pitcher for Belle Fourche has pitched every single pitch for the black and purple so far today. He is the 3-hole hitter, but will lead off this inning. He scored the 1 run for Bell back in the 4th. See if he can score another one to break this 1-1 tie. As again, Evan Walters started this game at second base. Now heads to first as that one off the edge of the bat and actually hits the umpire square in the chest. He gathers himself and collects everything. Gets his wits about himself and Wolfeld takes a stroll over to the third base coach while the catcher and pitcher will make amends there on the mound. It's in the, I believe that is an 0-1 pitch, 0-1 count. That one hit clear back to the gate. Will anyone get there? Yes. And no, they'll say safe. They say it hit the ground. That'll make it a double for Nolan Wallfeld.
Double by Walfeld brings up number 35, Caden Thompson.
First double of the game by either team. So that'll bring up the first baseman, Caden Thompson. Trail of our graphics here at KDSJ-TV is good. That one foul tipped and out. So Walters, we'll see that one fly in between his catcher's legs, and will make Wallfeld go straight to third. So with the runner in scoring position in a 2-1 count with no outs, that one will fly inside, making it a 3-1 count. That one's grounded out past first base. And that will get Wallfeld to stroll into a home plate for his second run scored of the day after that single by number 35, the first baseman, Kane Thompson. So now Belle takes their first lead of the day. That one's way behind, and Thompson will take a stroll over to second. Will he get there? Yes, he will, for another stolen base. So after that ball and a stolen base, Harold will have that one go by him for a ball. Again, no outs this inning. Walters have struggled at the mound. That one tipped. And ump will call foul for strike number one. See what Howard has with this 2-1 count as he hits that one over to second, and a sacrificial out. That will advance the runner from second to third, but will bring up the first out.
Fielder stretch brings to plate number 1, Carson Honey.
So after that first out, we'll bring up Carson Haney. The catcher, 1 for 2 on the day so far. As he will bunt that one over the first. And on that, as that bunt, we got a chase down, and we got a double play that time by the Knights, getting out of this one after allowing the 1 run. So after that quick double play, getting out number 35, Thompson, and getting Carson Haney out on a bunt. I think it was supposed to be a sacrificial bunt that turned into a double play. So we'll see if that's the momentum the Knights need going into this 7th and final inning. Could be the last inning of the game. They need at least 1 run to extend it. 2 to put the pressure on the Bronx. Wallfeld's back at the mound, so we'll see what he can muster up here as we go to the top of the 7th after we come back from this short break to hear a word from our sponsors here at KDSJ-TV and on our Facebook page, Black Hills Gold Hits, KDSJ.
The anticipation is building, and Heinzerling Concrete is laying the foundation for tonight's matchup. Heinzerling Concrete pours on the pride in every driveway, foundation, sidewalk, and decorative stamp patio they do. Give them a call at 210-2320 for concrete that can't be beat. Heinzerling Concrete is proud to support all activities that help students build solid foundations for life. Is there a foundation in your future? Give Heinzerling Concrete in Spearfish a call at 210-2320. That's 210-2320.
Vehicles today are complicated and expensive. The professionals at Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram in Spearfish are here to guide you through everything automotive. From cars, trucks, and SUVs to parts and repairs, Junix takes the confusion out of automobile ownership. Enjoy the ride with Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. Family owned since 1931 on West Jackson in Spearfish.
And welcome back here to Black Hills Energy Stadium for the first game of the Allen Tellinghuisen tournament. As this game has gone by relatively fast, as we are already at the top of the 7th. 1-2 ball game, and we're only an hour and 15 minutes into this game, and we're already at the top of the 7th. We're going to start off this inning with Aiden Herman batting for Bellefield South Heart. As the pitcher for Belle Fourche, Nolan Wallfeld, has pitched now his 7th inning. That one is tipped over to the right side netting for a foul tip. As they're waiting to clear the outfield for after that 0-1 pitch. That one's outside for ball number 1. And that's strike number 2. So again, just 3 more outs. Wallfeld can get 3 more outs. This one's over. So he pitched himself a pretty good game. So now at the 2-2 count. That one's high for a full count now for Aiden Herman, the middle fielder. Full count here. See what happens with Wallfeld's throw. Strike 3. So that will bring up number 12, Nathaniel Mayer, the left fielder, up to the plate.
Now batting for Belfield, number 16, Trevor Lovemore.
No, excuse me. New batter that time for Belfield. It is number 16. Number 16 is Trevor Lefleur. Either way, he is at bat now for the Knights, as you will see that one go by him for strike number 2. That one is foul tip behind home plate, keeping the count at 1-2 with 1 out. Is left four. That one is high to tie the count up at 2 apiece. Again, stay tuned, as our next game will be Spearfish versus Clark Willow Lake, as that one is supposed to start at 7:30. It might start sooner than that, as this game kicked off at 5. Strike 3 will bring up number 11, Tristan Stevens, for the bottom of the bottom of the batting order. And so that one just barely missed him for ball number 1. Don't quite have the pitching stats for Wallfeld, but I'd say he's done a pretty good job just allowing the 1 run. It was more of a walk, I think. I want to say he's in perfect game territory. That one's tipped. Zump checks to make sure everyone's cool after that foul tip and make sure no one's hurt, no one happened to anything, and we will continue with a 1-1 count. 2 outs for Stevens. No one's outside for ball number 2. See if Wallfeld can close this one out. Strike number 2. We're 1 strike away from closing this one out. Again, Bell leads 2-1. Here's the 2-2 throw. Strike 3, and this one's over.
With that strikeout, Belle Fourche takes game 1 of the 15th annual Allen Tellinghuisen tournament. Fans, thanks for coming out. Please make sure
You see that last one, and just like that, this game is over. Belle Fourche comes back from a 1-0 deficit after, I would even mention to say, perfect game by the pitcher for Belle Fourche, Nolan Wallfeld. Pitched all 7 innings, just allowed the 1 run after a few stolen bases, and after that, we will take a nice break as this game only took an hour and 20 minutes. I got to cooking right along with this one. After a lot of quick innings, it was a pitching duel between starting pitcher for Belfield, South Heart, Luke Obrigowicz, and Wallfeld, and then Obrigowicz was replaced by Evan Walter. So stay tuned to KDSJ-TV for some more Allen Tellinghuisen American League Baseball. As next up, we'll have Spearfish Post 164. They will battle Clark Willow Lake here coming up around, I believe, 7:30 if we don't start a little sooner. So, yes, I just got word that that game will start at 7:30. So, haven't got some food, get some food, and if you can't make it out here to Black Hills Energy Stadium, sit down in front of your computer or your mobile phone, or pull up KDSJ-TV on your smart TV at home and watch some classic American Legion baseball. As for this broadcast, I'm Clayson Davis here with KDSJ-TV, and thankful to give you American Legion baseball here at the 15th annual Allen Tellinghuisen tournament. Again, stay tuned. Spearfish and Clark Willow Lake coming up around 7:30 right here on YouTube and on Facebook. You don't want to miss it. We'll see you at that one. As for this one, we're done. Belle Fourche pulls out the win by a score of 2-1.